Woo! Hey, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Jim, aka Lick My Fashion. You guys already done know what it is, and your boy is back with another video. We lit, let's go. Okay guys, so before we get into this video, I'd like you guys to subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/lickmyfashion. Get it, whoa. Get it, whoa. Make sure to give this video, guys, a big thumbs up, guys. Don't forget to smash that button for me, smash it, PS. Hello. And again, guys, don't forget to follow me on my social media in the description box below, and it will pop up on the screen. What? Where that though? We are it at Dua. We're there. Okay guys, so in today's video, I kind of want to do something a little bit different today. I've never actually done this on my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a male skin routine. Very different from my channel, but I said, you know what? Let's just get this routine on and popping, because a lot of people do ask about my skin and like what I use and kind of like how I go about using things for my skin. If you are looking for a video with tons and tons of products, I'm letting you know I'm not that influencer who uses thousands of products on my face just for a video. Like, no, I don't do that. So if that's what you're looking for, you can click on this video. Next. And in the midst of doing this male skin routine, we're gonna just talk about self-motivating yourself, being positive, staying encouraged, not being around people who are negative, and so on and so forth, because I feel like people all need this conversation, people all need this talk. So we're just gonna talk about loving yourself, self-care, self-motivation, putting yourself in a better position. But without further ado, okay, let's get into the video, shall we? Are you dumb? Oh, are you dumb? Whoa! Alright guys, so I'm like bare, like I look like a hot mess. First of all, I haven't got my hair cut in like 4 weeks. I feel crazy, but whatever, we gonna get it on and popping with the do-rag anyway. So we're gonna obviously start with brushing our teeth first. So that's the main thing that we do when we get up in the morning. We brush our teeth, and then after we're done that, we also floss. A part of your morning routine should always be brushing and then flossing. I feel like a lot of people forget that part. Flossing is very important, especially when things get stuck in your teeth, like they stay overnight, they build plaque, all that type of stuff. So make sure you're always flossing as well. After I do all those things, then obviously I have some mouthwash, I have my brush, which is here, I have the do-rag, I have my lotion, and then I have my hair and scalp spray that I use to keep my hair nice and clean. But anywho, let's get into the video. So guys, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna brush our teeth, because I feel like, listen, and you'll think like, of course, everyone brushes their teeth early in the morning. No, some people don't. Some people actually wait like half a day to brush your teeth, and like, no, that also counts. Bruh, when you get up in the morning, make sure you brush your teeth like as soon as you get up, because bruh, the more you wait, the more your teeth start to scale and build plaque and all these things, so. You gotta let the bottom too. So the next thing I do, guys, is I brush again, just because I just like the feeling of brushing my teeth twice. I don't know if I'm a weird person who does that, but I brush my teeth twice. I was a person who never really took care of my teeth. So now that I'm taking care of my teeth, it's like, wow. One thing my dad told me was, if you don't see blood coming out in the sink, that means you're not brushing properly or hard enough. So now we're gonna do one more thing. We're not even done. We have to brush the tongue. Your breath determines, okay, from your tongue. If your breath smells, from the most part, it's probably because of your tongue not being brushed. People think that the tongue doesn't matter, but the tongue literally matters. We're not even done with the mouth, so the next thing that I have on my list when it comes to my mouth is I floss. And then after that comes the mouthwash. I'm like a floss waster. Like I literally have to make it go so long. Really bad, terrible. I love to floss. I think it makes you feel so much more fresh. And I do that before I do the Listerine action. Flossing is very important. And I'm telling you that from experience, because I was a person who never used to take care of my teeth. So I would just, you know, sometimes go to bed without brushing, or I would be like, I'm too lazy to floss or whatever, which it resulted in me getting a lot of cavities, which resulted in me having built up plaque at the bottom of my teeth. And then when I went to the dentist, I got a full cleaning, all that, like just everything got done. And ever since then, I've been taking care of my teeth like properly. For me, I was just lazy. I wasn't taking care and pride of my teeth. And when you don't take care and pride into something, like, it will fall short, obviously, and that's what happened. So now I'm always flossing. I'm always, you know, doing what I need to do best. I could say that my routine has gotten a lot better when it comes to flossing and doing a lot of things of some sort. So we gonna floss and we gonna talk about self-motivation, okay? Self-positivity, really just keeping yourself positive, not being around negative people, all that. I know right now we are in this situation where, like, we are going through quarantine and, like, y'all just don't know, like, what to do, and y'all just feel like very discouraged in your brand and your career. Being in quarantine, I'm not gonna lie, has really sucked, especially for a person like me, because I'm very social and I like to be out. So when I am literally in my house all day for 24 hours, it's like, bruh, like, what do you do from that? And then you find yourself on this, like, weird schedule of, like, oh, like, how do I get on the schedule? Like, how do I function? Like, what do I do? Especially if you have kids and stuff like that, you know? Like, oh my God, I'm bleeding. Ugh, bleeding, gross. Keep yourself encouraged, like, when you're in your house. Keep yourself motivated when you're in your house. This is the time to adapt to your creativity span. Like, this is the time to really get in tune with you creative-wise. You need to be creative and you need to figure out ways of how to brand yourself and market yourself in your home. And you're probably thinking, well, how the hell? Especially, like, if you have, like, a store, or you have a business, or you have just something that you want to flourish, start doing, like, virtual stuff. Like, the one thing that I really like about Black people especially is that Black people have really taken accountability to make things happen, like, virtually. Literally, I'm seeing virtual brunches, virtual fashion outings, I'm seeing virtual parties. Like, it's crazy how quarantine has made us become so creative. And if you're a person that, like, you're feeling down, or you're feeling out, or you're feeling discouraged and you don't know what to do, like, in quarantine, this is the real way to tap into being creative. So if you have a YouTube channel and you want to be consistent with it, do it. Like, even for myself, like, I wasn't as consistent, but quarantine has made me be extra consistent on YouTube to the point where I'm giving you guys content every other day, because I'm like, bruh, I have the time. But this not only utilizes me in quarantine mode, it will utilize me after quarantine is done, so that I can still give you guys consistent content. So I'm only training myself to have a better schedule when it comes to YouTube. So it works. Oh my gosh, I love flossing my teeth, yo. I love it so much. Like, you realize when you floss your teeth, bruh, imagine eating junk food, imagine eating vegetables, like, just anything that you could think of, it gets stuck in your teeth. Like, it literally gets stuck in your teeth. I hate when my gums bleed. I hate it. Like, it makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong. This is the time to really get yourself familiar with what you have that's creative-wise. Like, figure out ways where you're like, okay, like, you know, if you wanted to start makeup, like, start it. If you wanted to start a YouTube channel, start it. If you wanted to dabble in paint, start it. Like, this is the time to really utilize your creative skills and your creative mindset. I know that people are saying, oh, you don't have to always work, and because we're in quarantine, that you have to just relax. And for me, it's just like, no, like, I think this is the time to really, like, build yourself creative-wise. Like, if you have 24 hours free time to do whatever, bruh, tap in. Like, tap into your creative side. I know for some people it's harder than others. Like, some people are just like, well, how do I just do that? You just have to literally use your brain, bruh. Take that book, get that pen, and manifest. Like, all right, guys, so now we're done flossing. So now we have to wash our hands, because all that buildup and plaque is literally on our hands. So we have to do that first before anything. Don't let me give you a step-by-step process on how to do that, because y'all be doing way too much. I want you guys to really keep yourself really motivated. You are your own boss, okay? And if no one has really told you that, I'm gonna tell you that, and I'm gonna be positive with y'all. Like, you are your own boss, you are valuable, and you are damn well creative. Don't let anyone tell you or stop you to think that you're not creative because of a quarantine and feel like you can't do nothing because you're in quarantine. Don't let people tell you that. Don't let the devil feel like he has a hold on you because you're in your house. Like, no, the devil can't win. The devil is not going to win. I repeat after me, the devil will not win. Okay. I found out so many things about myself during quarantine that I didn't even know I could do. Literally, I was like, oh, wow, you could do this? Oh, wow, you could do this? Oh, this is crazy. Like, you can do this? So, guys, when you are in your house, like, really adapt to you and really find yourself and really get into it. And then when you get into the routine of doing these things, you know, creative wise, then when you get back to your regular schedule, literally you will have that embedded in your schedule because you practice it so much during quarantine that it like becomes like a natural thing, a part of your schedule, you know? So take that into consideration and always understand that there is something to do, okay? Now you gotta use Listerine. So you have to use Listerine a part of your male routine. For any men out there, that's what I use anyways. For any females, I just think that Listerine gives you that breath of like fresh air. Like literally, like when you put it in your mouth and you spit it out, you're like, whoa, that is the touch. There's so much different flavors, but I use the green mint. So yeah, let's just do it. Breath of fresh air, let me tell you. Now we're gonna go on to my face. People always ask like what I use on my face. It is the Dove Shea Butter, so everyone knows the Dove product. People always say that Dove is really bad for you, but like I find the Shea Butter one is really, really good for your skin just because I have Shea Butter. Anything with Shea Butter works well with my skin. I'm not really sure how a lot of other people feel about that, but it works well for me. The first week in quarantine, I promise you, I was like not having it. I was like not doing anything. I was so unmotivated. It was really bad. Like it was really, really bad to the point where like I was literally getting up in my phone all day, going to bed, and that was just my routine. But like that was because when you have so much time on your hand, oh, let me pause. When you start to wash your face, you need to wash it with hot water first to open up the pores. I just wasn't doing anything. Like I wasn't doing anything, I wasn't productive. I said, okay, Jalen, like you have to put yourself on a schedule. And that's number one with key to this quarantine. Like you need to put yourself on a schedule. Like the same schedule that you had for work, the same schedule that you had during your regular life, put yourself on a routine. So if it means waking up at 8 o'clock, you know, doing your devotions first, and then going into breakfast, and then you go into answering emails, like you have to have a schedule, because if you don't have a schedule, you will crash. Literally, you will find yourself doing nothing. First thing I do in the morning is obviously when I wake up, I literally read my devotion because I feel like I need to start my day with Jesus, because I feel like Jesus is the center and he is everything. So I have to start off my day with Jesus. And then after I'm done that, I get up, I come here, I do my routine that I'm doing with you guys right now. And then after that, I answer like any emails that like I need to go over. If there's anything that like I'm missing, or if there's anything I didn't go over, I do that. And then I just start my day. So like if I know that I want to film content, like I'll film from this hour to this hour, and then I'm like, okay, styling from this hour to this hour, and then food from this hour. Like you just have to put yourself on a schedule. The second thing you need to do is obviously, again, you need to self-motivate. So motivate yourself and tell yourself that you got this. Tell yourself that you are gonna win. Tell yourself that you are about to be something that you haven't done before. Tell yourself that you're gonna be creative. You have to self-motivate yourself, because if you don't do that, who's gonna do it for you? And I say these things all the time because a lot of the times we're always looking for somebody else to self-motivate us, and we can't do that. Like you literally have to tell yourself like, I'm gonna be this, or I'm gonna be that, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm going to achieve this. Like when you say those things and you really manifest it, like you literally have to say those things, because if you don't, who's gonna do it for you? Bruh, nobody cares for you the way you care for yourself, and it's a real fact. As much as you have best friends, as much as you have great family members that will encourage you, no one has your best interest but yourself. Are you hearing me? You call the shots on your own life. You call the shots on what you want to do in life. You call the shots on what you want to achieve in life. You call those shots. You are the only one that can call those shots on your life. If you are not encouraging yourself, who's getting it done? Who's getting it done? I don't know who's getting it done, because they're not getting it done. They're not getting it done. I have to get it done. Like, you know what I mean? So always remember that, like, if you want to get somewhere, like, you need to manifest that, and you need to really, like, put in the work and do what it is you want to do. And during this quarantine time, it's even better. You have all the time in the world. Utilize, utilize, utilize. When people say you can get somewhere in 6 months, it's a real thing. Okay, it's a real thing. If you focus on that one thing you've been wanting to do for so long, for 6 months, I guarantee you, you're gonna be so far in whatever goal that is that you want to achieve, whether it's dancing, acting, Instagram model, something, whatever it is that you want to achieve to be, you will be that. You put in 6 months of consistency, and bruh, your brand will fly to the roof. I'm telling you, your brand will fly to the roof. Even with YouTube, I was getting so discouraged, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not moving up in followers. Here I am, not even posting in a month. Well, obviously, Jalen, if you're not posting in 1 month and you're literally being mediocre on YouTube, how are people gonna take you seriously? Which is why I took position into my own hands and said, during this quarantine and after this quarantine, I'm gonna be consistent on YouTube. Over it. We're gonna wash our face, and it's about to be lit. Get yourself a nice clean rag, and we lit. Cold water, okay. Cold water. All right, guys, so. Wow, my face. Are you dumb? Look at my face, bro. So now we're gonna wipe off all that. This is my nice clean face towel that I use all the time. And I wash consecutively, guys. Make sure you guys are washing your face towel consecutively. Now the next thing that I usually do is after I'm done wiping my face, I use this cream called Cortate. So Cortate is actually a really good cream. It's from Walmart. I don't know if anyone has seen this cream before. It's actually like $4 something. Bro, they're even raising the prices on these damn creams. This used to be like $2.99. That's like $5. Shit! Let me act like a beauty influencer. Hold up. Y'all can see, right? Y'all can see, right? It worked. So the Cortate cream, it really helps. This is for actually eczema, rashes, and just keeping your skin clean. I've always had eczema. I've always had it when I was a kid, but this cream does wonders. Like when I start to break out, I just use it and it's gone literally within like 24 hours. So guys, it's called Cortate. I will put it on the bottom of the screen. It's from Walmart. Take a little bit of a squirt, rub it, just put it all over my face. This is literally why my skin is clear. And I wasn't really a person who suffered from like pimples really. I can thank my mom for that because my mom was the same thing. Sometimes when I try new things, like I feel like it works and then I end up breaking out. So I just try to stick to the same routine because I've tried a bunch of like, even like the regular like tea tree oils and stuff like that. Like I've tried that, guys, and it actually breaks out my face. It's crazy. And you're thinking like, what, really? Like, yeah, like literally it breaks out my face. So now guys, the next thing we're going to do is put on some lotion on your hands because the hand then dry after washing your hands for so long. Guys, I also use something called beard oil. This makes my beard connect, you know, makes it connect. This is actually a natural beard oil and this actually works. So yeah, I just kind of squeeze it and then I just put it on my hand and I just put it all over. As I was saying, you have to be able to want to like learn for yourself and achieve for yourself. I feel that when you always put yourself in a negative connotation or like a negative situation, you will end up negative. Like anything you speak will happen. So if you're like, I'm not gonna make it, or like, I'm not gonna be this influencer, or I'm not gonna do this, or I'm not good at doing this, that should actually like flourishes and manifests. Like don't say things like that. And I really am a person who believes in things like that. Like don't say things like, I'm not gonna make it, or don't say things like, oh, I'm not gonna be the biggest, or I'm not gonna be dope, and I'm not gonna be successful. Like when you say things like that, bro, when you manifest like you're not being successful, that actually happens. Like life and death is in the power of your tongue. Let me tell you, okay? Y'all think this is a joke. Y'all think that when you say something, that it will not manifest. You cannot say something that's negative and think it's not gonna manifest. And this is the reason why people struggle with certain things, because it's like, you say these things and manifest negativity. When you manifest negativity, that's what negativity comes, like it comes to you. So guys, when you are saying things like that, just understand like it's just the devil. The devil always wants to create ways of how he can win in your brain, in your mind, in your spirit. You need to make sure that that is elevated through Jesus. Understand that God is the only person that has control over your life. Don't let the devil win. Don't let people win. And just always be positive. And I know, listen, and I'm not saying that you always have to be positive. There's gonna be days where you feel like you have an emotion span or you're going through an emotional roller coaster. That is totally fine, but don't dwell in it. That's the whole key. Do not dwell in it. Be able to be in a rut, and then 5 minutes later, you're like, I'm back. Literally, I'm back. Do you know who I am? I'm back. I'm lit. You have to tell yourself, I'm lit. Because who else is gonna tell you that, bro? Bruh, I'm just getting so amped even talking about this. You have to tell yourself, I'm lit. Period. Whether people think you're lit or not, you have to tell people you're lit. That's it. As much as you want to say, oh, Jalen, like, you're this, you're that, I'm lit. Okay? I'm lit. And it's not about being cocky. Sometimes you just need to really upscale yourself. You gotta look yourself in the mirror and say, yo, I am lit. Don't let me start preaching up in here. You have a lot to offer. You legit have so much to offer. You have no damn idea. Literally. And this goes for men and women. Even though this is a male routine, this goes for men and women. Understand that you are valuable. This is what I use also, by the way. I use Lubriderm lotion, if you guys don't know. I forgot to put that in there, sorry, yeah. I don't use the same products for my face and my hands. So this is for my hands and my body, and then this is actually for my face. I find that when I run out of this and then I put this on my face, I started to break out because your skin is so used to a routine that like when you start using other products for your face breaks out. My face broke out. Like I'm talking heat rash, looking like a whole who shot John, like that's crazy. So guys, always try to make sure that when you are doing like routines, when it comes to your skin and your health and stuff like that, make sure you don't use the same products that you use for your hands and body for your face. So the thing about us is like God will literally be like, hey, this is what I have for you. Like this is what I have for you. I have this big plan for you, literally. And for some reason, our big plan is this. This is our plan. right? Like this is our plan. We're like, oh my God, this is what I want to do. I have the things that I want to do. Da, 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 da. This is our plan. Bro, this is God's plan for you, okay? This right here, like this is God's plan for you. If you just let him lead and you let him follow, ooh, let me tell you, our plan is so much smaller than God's plan. And that's what we don't understand. Like we think that God has this inky dinky plan for us. No, he wants us to see all levels of heights. He wants us to see the biggest of biggest. He wants us to see so many things, but we just have to trust him. And that goes into the quarantine, okay? Faith without works is dead. So if you do not have faith and you are literally like, I'm not gonna make it, whatever, and you don't have faith and you're not trusting, why is God gonna give you that? God has a plan for you and he's gonna keep it secure and locked until you believe in yourself and you have faith in Jesus. He's not gonna give this to you. He already has it for you. Like, it's already embedded. He already has this for you. But you need to be able to trust and put in the work. Because when you trust and put in the work, he's like, here you go. You can have that. You can have this. You can have this. And he just starts blessing you with wonders on top of wonders. And you're like, okay, whoa, like slow down. First of all, we need to stop doing things on our own, okay? Stop making it seem like God is not a part of your process. God should be a part of every single process that you're doing, whether it's makeup, beauty, anything that you're doing, God should come first. Ask God for guidance. Ask God to put you in a situation where it's like, okay, like I need to be better at what I'm doing. I need to be greater at what I'm doing. Ask him. If you don't ask him, I promise you, things will not prevail. And that's even for myself. Sometimes I'm like working hard and like, I'll go like 2 days without praying. I'm like, Jalen, you didn't pray today? Are you sick? The last thing that I have here is the hair and scalp spray. So I absolutely love this product. Let me tell you, I love this product so much. It's almost done. I have to go get it, but I can't go anywhere because the stores are closed. So basically it's a hair and scalp spray and it's a comb out conditioner. It's for extra dry hair. It works really well on my hair. It just makes my hair very smooth. It makes it very clean. It makes it very cleanly. It doesn't spray anymore. So annoying. I literally just pour some in my hand because, you know, the ghetto. Perfect. And then we just, you know, do this again. We rub it around our hand and I just put it in my hair like this. It's shiny, are you dumb? Now I'm about to use this brush and it's a double-sided brush. So there's a hard brush and then there's a soft. I use the hard because it makes my hair stay down more. I also use a comb, but I can't find my comb. You cannot be negative, okay? You have to be real positive and you have to be around people who are also positive too, like, because if two negatives don't make a positive, I'm just letting you guys know, like, two negatives don't make a positive, two negatives actually make a negative. So especially when you're in a season of faith, bro, when you're in a season of faith, you need to be around people who get it. You know what I mean? Like, you need to be around people who are like, okay, like, I see what he's trying to accomplish, or I see what she's trying to accomplish. Like, have you ever been around those people, like friends, and you're like, oh my God, I wanna do this, I wanna do this, I wanna do this, I wanna do this. And then they're like, maybe I think you should wait, or maybe I think you should whatever, or maybe I think you shouldn't, you know, do this yet because, bro, making it seem like that the things that you wanna do are outreach or impossible. Like, bro, you can't be around people who are like that. Like, you cannot be around people who are negative and people who don't have the same faith that you have. Because when you're in a position like that, it's gonna be even harder for you to get to the position that you wanna go. When you're in a season of faith, like, listen, they need to stand that ground with you. If they're not standing that ground with you, it doesn't make no sense having them a part of it at all, period. The problem with us is we tend to want to do things on our own, we want to be negative, and then we want to have negative people around us, and then we want God to bless us. You want God to give you this, but you don't want to follow his journey. And you also, okay, want to be around negative people. Why is God going to give you this big opportunity when you're around negative people? That don't make no damn sense. I wouldn't give it to you either. Okay guys, so the last thing on my list is my do-rag. So as you guys know, my do-rag, be lit. I know a lot of people suffer with probably like depression or they just suffer with things where they feel like they can't do stuff. And yo, I just want to let you know that, like, first of all, I'm praying for you because I know how difficult it can be, especially when you feel like you're alone. Like, you feel like nobody's there for you, like nobody gets it. And I've been there. Like, I've totally been there. And I want you guys to know that, like, that tunnel ends. Once you put a whole frame on your life and say, yo, I'm gonna get out of this, you do. Like, you eventually get out of it. And like, when you pray and you manifest and you just, you know, talk to God, I promise you, your tunnel is gonna be so much shorter than you think it is. You are an asset, you are a liability, you are everything. Like, you are somebody who is important. My last thing that I put on is my lipstick. So guys, I love when my lips are just nice and moist. I don't like dry lips. Nobody come around here with a dry lip then. Nobody with it, because I'm not doing it. Okay, I put this all on my lips. And yeah, on your lips. Okay, that is what we do. If you feel discouraged, if you feel upset, if you feel like you're going through depression, God has you. I want you to know that God has you. You are blessed. You don't even understand how blessed you are. And sometimes when I look back at my life like a year ago, 2 years ago, whatever, I took that for granted. Like I took that for like granted. Like God was really like, even last year when I was even looking at my videos last year on YouTube and I was saying how like I wasn't where I wanted to be, and you know, then I had to self-reflect and like, bro, last year was actually a dope year. Like 2019 was a dope year. Like that was the first time I actually started to open up my business styling wise. Like people were booking me to be styled. 2018 I had no clientele. 2019 clientele through the roof. Like so many things happened in 2019 that I just feel like I took for granted. Just because I haven't styled Kim Kardashian yet or I haven't styled Rihanna yet doesn't mean I'm not worthy. Yes, I have big dreams, but also be grateful for what you have right now. If you're not grateful for what you have right now, why is God gonna bless you with things in the future? You need to learn how to be grateful, because when you get to a step, when you get bigger and bigger, it's always gonna be, well, I just don't know where I wanna be. There's even people who style like big influencers like, well, I'm just not where I wanna be. And it's like, bro, be grateful. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this chit chat / morning routine. I had so much fun doing this. And if you want more, let me know, because this was so much fun. I didn't realize I was gonna tap into that deep, but I just feel like you guys needed some encouragement. You guys needed spirit. Like you guys just needed that, because I know this quarantine has us in a funk, and I know with all the deaths that you guys are seeing, you guys are really scared, you guys are really panicking, but guys, just really take the time to understand that you are good. Understand that God has really a shield over you. You are covered by the blood of Jesus. You are covered. Don't be distracted by what the world is going on right now. Yes, be aware, but don't be distracted. Before you go, I'd like you guys to subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/LYTE. Get it. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, guys. Don't forget to smash that button for me smashing up here. Hello. And again, guys, don't forget to follow me on my social media in the description box below, and it will pop up on the screen. Where that though? We are it at Dua. Where that? Okay, guys, it's your boy Jin, and you like my fashion. I'm signing out, and remember what I said. Stay self-motivated, stay positive, encourage yourself. We will get through this quarantine. Okay? Peace.
Can you do that for me like the rhythm of the beat goes slow? Can you do that for me like the rhythm of the beat goes slower? Can you do that for me like the rhythm of the beat goes slow? Can you do that for me like the rhythm of the beat goes slow?